regenerating all those health defenses. Our immune system resets. Our gut microbiome kind of cleans up the Lego blocks that are kicked over by the kids all day long and puts them in Annie's neat pile, the toy back in the toy box. Our DNA repairs itself overnight, which is amazing. Our stem cells come out and they look around. They do their patrol, seeing what needs to be fixed and fixing it up. So much is going on to rebuild our health defenses when we're sleeping. But I will tell you one thing about nutrition is that if you back away from eating as much as you can from the time you sleep, you are allowing your brain not to get, do double duty to deal with all the calories and all the nutritional aspects. It has to run. So you're really allowing it to, perform its car wash function without a lot of distractions. There's a structure to think about how to actually boost immune health. First of all, our gut health is directly connected to our immune system. When I went to medical school, I had no idea where the immune system actually lives. You know, in your lymphoid tissue, your spleen, your lymph nodes. Actually, no more than 70% of our immune system is actually found in the walls of our gut. So, you think about a garden hose, and you cut the garden hose in half, and you look down the hole, there's a thick wall, right? It's a reinforced wall. That's a garden hose. That's where your immune system lives inside there, which is pretty remarkable. And then the gut bacteria lives in the center of the hose, right? They're living inside the tube, and they basically talk to your immune system and back and forth. The gut bacteria and immune system. I say they talk like college roommates, like college freshman roommates in a dorm with cheap thin walls, right? So your gut bacteria can shout across like you did it. When you were in college, what do you want on your pizza, And then you can shout back through the wall and they can hear each other. And so when your gut health is great, your immune health is going to be great. They communicate that way. So I would say that you know the principle of where the list comes from. First, what can you do to support good gut health? Because good gut health will boost your immune system, your immune function. It'll also lower inflammation, right? So you want to lower inflammation with short-chain fatty acids. So that's an easy way to do it, and to get good, gut health with good healthy gut bacteria. It's very easy to think about. You want to eat foods, plant-based foods primarily that have polyphenols. Colorful foods are a great way to do that, including blueberries. But, you know anything that's colorful? Strawberries, bell peppers, all the things that are of color. And people say, well, what about the greens? Take a look at the produce section and the variety of greens, the Pannone greens that are actually in the produce market. It's really remarkable, beautiful, and the reds and the oranges and the things that are also found in there. But those polyphenols actually feed your gut bacteria. That's why they call them prebiotics. It's really the biotic parts, just your gut bacteria. And the other important prebiotic is dietary fiber. So many foods have dietary fiber. Dietary fiber is what the Pac-Man of your gut bacteria love to eat. They're, like the image of the baby bird in a nest with their mouths open, okay? And the mom bird comes with the earthworm. That's dietary fiber to your gut bacteria. They are craving that. They're waiting for it. Not all dietary fiber is created the same. You got soluble fiber, you've got insoluble fiber. To make it simple for people, I would say most fruits and vegetables have some dietary fiber. You want to, and some of them are really surprising because they don't grams in a cup of blueberries, right? That's right. Yeah. And kiwis have dietary fiber. Great source of dietary fiber. Kiwi is this like health bomb. First of all, it's not too sweet, so it's not like it doesn't hit you with a sugar bomb. It's tart because it's got vitamin C. Vitamin C is necessary for immune health and joint health and all kinds of other and lowering inflammation. All by itself, vitamin C is anti-inflammatory as well. It's got dietary fiber in the green stuff or the golden stuff if you get a golden kiwi. Great for you. In fact, it's so good for your gut microbiome of kiwi that studies have been done to show that after eating a couple of kiwis a day, like just overnight, you can change the healthy gut bacteria to improve it. So there's like fast action that can be happening. So again, we can really drill down deeply into this, but dietary fiber will help your gut health. Polyphenols will help your gut health. So I would say for anybody who wants to boost your immunity, okay, so what is that laundry list of things? So the kiwi, pomegranates, Some of the surprise ones, of course: celery, broccoli, broccolini, Brussels sprouts, anything that's fibrous is going to have it. But here's some surprises. You might be surprised to know that avocado, which is really soft, is a great source of dietary fiber, right? You can spread it on, some sourdough bread and you've gotten some dietary fiber and you didn't even know it. But the other thing that's interesting is another soft vegetable that is really good for dietary fiber: air mushrooms. Mushrooms, when you cook them, they soften up and they're kind of like bendy, and soft. They are packed with dietary fiber. The kind of dietary fiber that a mushroom has is called beta-glucan. Alright, beta-glucan does a lot of things. It's a dietary fiber. It actually stimulates androgenesis. It helps your blood vessels helps you improve your circulation, lowers inflammation, and it actually feeds your gut microbiome. Oh, the beta-glucan also stimulates your stem cells to help your body regenerate. I used to be a big skeptic of collagen. As a biologist, as a doctor, I'm like, this idea is good for joints, joint health, and skin health. I would say, alright, wait a minute. So you're going to eat a piece of a joint tissue from an animal, even if it's jello. And it what? It's going to go in your stomach, and it's going to magically. Collagen is going to swim its way like a little sperm into your joints and build your joints. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me at all. The stomach's ass is going to chew it up. Well, I changed my mind. I changed my mind for 2 reasons. Number 1 is that clinical studies showed actually that you do get relief from osteoarthritis and some forms of more milder arthritis by eating collagen. So somehow it actually helps lowers inflammation, and there is some better joint health that you can actually measure. So, the clinical studies don't lie. You got to call a shoe. A shoe. So collagen is a big twisted strand of OFU amino acids and proteins. Okay, it's big, like it's what's in your joint. When you eat it, whether it's in capsule form or whether it's in food form, your stomach acid does indeed digest the big pieces of collagen into lots of fragments. You blast it into lots of pieces. Those pieces get into your bloodstream. And what's new information is that collagen fragments like you would have after your stomach's digested dietary collagen fragments have been shown to be biologically active. So the small little fragments of collagen will circulate around, and they can activate your fibroblast, your collagen-producing cells, to make more collagen. Wow. But it's not the actual collagen you're eating, it's doing it. It's a little piece of blasted fragment that actually setting off a chain reaction that you build more collagen. So that work's amazing. It's not a miracle cure. If you got joint issues, you should definitely see your doctor and find ways to make yourself more comfortable and also to minimize the damage to your joints. And, again, this is why as a doctor, I always have to say this, this is not about going off the trail, off snorts the reservation, but this is something you can actually do that your doctor may or may not recommend, but do the research yourself, and this is stuff you do at home. And creatine is actually quite a remarkable substance. It actually is a substance that's been shown pretty universally in clinical studies to be beneficial. Yeah, with very, very little downside. And the thing that strikes me as kind of the winning argument for it, it's good for brain health, and it is good for cognitive performance. It's good forearm head trauma. Yeah, people who have actually had traumatic head injury. I don't mean Golden Gloves boxing, not TKO, not knockout, but Evan, you get in a car accident, you slip on the ice and fall and hit your head. Creatine protects your brain. That kind of study showing recovery, protection, preservation, that to me makes creatine a supplement worth paying attention to. Should everybody take it? I think that's a decision you got to make yourself based on research. And obviously, you clear throat know, we say this as medical professionals, if you're going to take a supplement, hopefully your doctor is open-minded and informed. But it's clear throat. Always good to talk to your doctor about any supplements you take just in case.